Just like the real estate business in India has undergone a professional metamorphosis over the years, architecture firms too have gone big. From a business dominated by small outfits, today architecture firms have taken on a corporate avatar that's also focusing on manufacturing and design and build.
Demand for good designs and well-executed projects from clients and customers have raised the bar for developers on hiring the best professionals. This move for professionalism has come as a boon for architect firms, many of whom have moved much beyond the regular mom-and-pop outfit.
You need to define your architectural practice and the purpose of running the practice. It's no longer about getting a project or B project. It's more to do with positioning yourself, understanding why you're running the practice, and are you sensitive to social issues.
Wearing their new large corporate garb, several of the best have expanded operations beyond a single city and are undertaking large projects which give them scale and size and better returns. Some of the top firms in the Indian architecture space involve names like C.P. Kukreja and Associates, Space Design Private Limited, Edifice Consultants Private Limited and Della Technica. These new generation architecture firms have a revenue generation of anywhere close to 1,000 to 3,000 crores. They employ over 2,500 to 4,000 employees across the country on payroll. Besides, they pay hefty fees to consultants and contractors they hire for project execution. But what one needs to answer here is, what could be the possible reasons which may have led to this phenomenal growth? Architects claim that moving beyond the traditional practices of architecture and interior design has helped them evolve as a diversified business.
In the past couple of years, we've gone beyond the domain that we were in, essentially architecture and interior design, and now explored manufacturing, and now explored design build, which is architect-led design build, where we take the full responsibility for the project. So all these factors definitely have influence and sort of led the way for us to become more structured and corporate in some sense.
The architectural firms are indeed looking at the current scenario with a lot of interest as they continue to restructure their business strategies. Some of them, who began as design and consulting companies, are now combining architecture with construction and transforming into design and build companies operating on humongous scales. In fact, some of these have even begun operating across many Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, a market they consider to be driving demand amidst the current economic climate.
The majority of the large-scale developments and mass housing is happening in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Within the metros, limited land is available. Bombay is an exception because of mill land being available now suddenly after all these years. And last 2 years has not seen any potential growth happening because of the approvals.
With more clients demanding better designs, architecture firms have tapped this opportunity to convert themselves into bigger businesses. Now with these companies looking to target the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities to leverage growth, it will be interesting to see whether these markets can drive it even further.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.